The Battle of the Lines of Elvas was fought on 14 January 1659, in Elvas, between Portugal and Spain. It ended in a decisive Portuguese victory. History. In 1658 a Spanish army commanded by D. Luis de Haro was camped in the frontier of the Caio River, with 14,000 infantry, 3,500 cavalry and several pieces of artillery. The preparation of the siege of the Portuguese city of Elvas took several days, which the Portuguese used to prepare the defense. De Haro distributed his troops in trenches, giving orders to kill everyone that approached the city. The Spaniards initially bombarded the city, causing panic and casualties among the civil population, while the Black Death claimed 300 a day. The only way the situation could turn in favor of the Portuguese was with the help of a relief army. Queen Mother Luisa de Guzman decided to call for Antonio Luis de Meneses, Count of Cantanhede, and gave him the command of all Portuguese troops in Alentejo. She also transferred to the same theatre of operations Sancho Manuel de Villena, who assumed the post of field marshal. The Count of Cantanhede, although having extremely poor logistical conditions, managed to gather an army in Estamos. He organized recruitments in Viseu and in the Madeira Islands and united the garrisons of Borba, Juromena, Campo Maior, Vila Vicosa, Monforte and Aranches. The gathered army had 8,000 infantry, 2,500 cavalry and 7 cannons. The Portuguese left Estamos and occupied the hill of Assamada, where they could see the city of Elvas and the enemy lines. On 17 January, around 8 o'clock in the morning, the Portuguese attacked near the village of Muertais. The battle was undecided in the initial stages, as the Spanish were valiantly defending their lines. But after some time the armies of Cantanhede managed to break the lines, and the Spanish fled in panic. Spanish casualties were heavy. Of the 17,500 men commanded by D. Luis de Haro, only 5,000 infantry and 1,300 cavalry managed to reach Badajoz. After the success in the battle, the Count of Cantanhede received, among several honours, the title of Marquess of Marialva on the 11th of June 1661. A commemorative monument was placed on the site of the battlefield. Pictures